Hello everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and we are here in eSENIORS just doing a fun race. I hope I picked the right car. I don't know, I'm not as fast in this. And the AMG, faster in some other cars. For some reason I've lost some of the pace for some reason in this AMG, so trying to figure out why. Again, it's practice. I know it says qualifying. I need to figure out why I'm losing pace in this thing. Let's go do a few laps. Good afternoon. Gonna be a smaller field. I mean, this is just an off-season race, not a couple weeks until we start our new season again.
Right side's clear.
Everybody's trying out a lot of new cars.
Okay, Steve, we've got 3 minutes to get a decent lap in.
Maybe I can get a couple laps in. I'm trying to figure out why I've lost pace in this AMG. Trying something a little different.
Incident clear.
See, I'm the only AMG in the field.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I've always liked the Merc. I mean, it's always been one of my favorite cars, really, as far as, especially front engine. A little long in the tooth, but, you know, they should be coming out with a new car. AMG, I think, is coming out with a new one next year, I think.
New fastest lap for 1:31.33. Sector 1 is quick.
No, it just fits you. I mean, a lot of cars just fit certain driving styles, and
Sector 2 time is quick.
what one person likes with the one car, maybe somebody else doesn't like, or this or that, you know. Ah, too deep. That's slow.
we can see
Line of net.
has gone off in turn 1. Green flag, sector 1.
Better. It's better.
Yellow flag. That's the end of the session. P2.
Still a long way behind Merche. I know Chris Bourne will be up there. Yeah, I mean, I think the Mercs, you know, it's there
The track temp
with most
is
tracks.
34. The air temp is 28 Celsius.
With me, it's always been an overachiever as far as like rain is concerned. I've always done really well with it in the rain for some weird reason compared to some other vehicles. Other than that, I mean, it's definitely a competitive car. I mean, there's no question. I mean, especially if it fits your driving style. I've always liked it. Like I said. I'll leave it the way it was there. Man, I just need to find more time. It's probably me. Try a spring change, see if that helps at all. Let me look on Motec and see what it's saying. Alright. Try that. Go try it. Hey John, why aren't you out here? Now when you tighten the preload, it just makes the car react a little faster at that end. Whatever end you're tightening up.
Exit's clear. Push.
see if it does anything.
You've got cold front tyres.
Taking a break. Need all the practice I can get.
Sector 1 time was good. Deludum has just done 129.73. Time is fast. Fastest lap for 129.32. Sector 2 time is okay. New fastest lap for
Lop Reds
129.31. That lap time was 129.12.
Better. Fastest lap for 129.04.
2/10 off the pace in sector 2.
It's understeering a little bit right through there.
Me too.
Hope everybody's having a good day. Again, qualifying should start here in just a minute. I know it says qualifying up there, but this is just, they're just resetting the server to the top of the hour. I'm not sure if I like this or not. It kind of takes the bumps hard. I'll go back down. Let me check Motec again. All right. Purple there. All right, try that. Thought you had to pick the McLaren. You think about going with the BMW, huh? That's a good car too. I mean, it's really hard, man. I had to wait till last second to pick this for just this race. I have a hardest time picking a car. I like so many of them, and so many of them have different things I like, whether it's just the way they drive or the sound or they just, you know, you can get a little bit more performance out of them. They got so many different, they're so hard to pick a car. Hey, Terry. Love Italy. Italy's awesome. So we'll try this out, see what this does.
Exit is clear. We've got 12 minutes to set a lap. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. We think that horn has gone off.
Oh, okay. I get that. I do the same thing.
Fastest lap for 129.36. Alright Steve, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. Sector 3 times okay. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag. That's a new fastest lap for 128.55. Sector 1 times okay. Yellow flag. The incident's clear, green flag. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. Sectors 1 and 3 are fast. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. That lap was at 128.88. You're a 10th off in Sector 1. Sector 1 is green.
Come in and get new tires. Yeah, I don't like to go too high in the back, barely as much as I have to, because you gotta remember, the heavier the fuel load, when the fuel comes off, the rear end's gonna go up. So that's gonna make it even worse. Like if you had a long stint in it and you got a lot of fuel, the front doesn't change. So the front here stays the same. But when the fuel comes off, this is gonna come up. The rear is gonna come up like 1 to 2 clicks. So that can make it even more of a handful, really. Let's try this. See what we can do. No, 10 is the max you can go on the mark. There goes Chris Bourne. He's probably going to get a couple spots.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
You run max wing pretty much everywhere, except maybe you know, the fast tracks. You probably don't run max wing.
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Like Paul Ricard, Monza, you know, stuff like that. Mount Panorama.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Yeah, you maybe could. You probably could run 9 at Spa. Maybe, but it wouldn't make much of a difference. I mean, you're not max speed there anyway. That's better.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. That's your quickest so far. That lap was at 128.59. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Okay, Steve, you need to watch the track limits.
I hate it when that cone's gone. I like the Porsche.
Sector 3 is yellow. The guy behind has just done a 129.00. Green flag, Sector 3. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 time's okay. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Too deep.
Sector 1 is clear.
I made it, but it was just too deep.
On your left. Yellow flag.
Still a good lap by me, though, for this car. That's back where it should be.
That's the end of the session, P2.
Square's pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty even. No real issues there. Hello, Peter. I'm gonna go take a restroom break before the race. I'll be right back.
Pit window opens after 5 minutes. P2, 50 minutes. The track temp is 33. The air temp is 28 Celsius.
Got back just in time. Usually they take a while to get going, but not this time. Alright, let's see if I started this way earlier in the week. We had a fun race. I was in the Porsche with Brian, and he was on pole. He was in the Ford. I was in the Porsche. Got a hole shot on him. And was able to... It's a good race. I didn't record it or anything, but it was a really good race. Brian's always really good. But we had a really good... It was a small field, but Brian was... Him and I were... I think within like a second or second and a half. I mean, the whole time. So it was a really good race. Yeah, Nissan's really good. Of course, look at John. He won the championship this last year with it. So I mean, it's good everywhere. And you know, pretty much you max the wing out everywhere you go. I mean, really, pretty much. So. Probably an easier car to set up, to be honest. Which a lot of these cars are that way now. I mean, with this, which I think is more right in the real world. I mean, these guys, they want grip. That's speed. Grip is speed. If they could get more grip, they'd go even faster. Because then they could brake later, go through the turns faster. The straightaway speed is, you know, other than like a Le Mans, which they don't have, of course, in this, but it's still GT3. But, you know, like something like, you know, a track that's got super long straightaways, that's the only time you could, you know, dial it back down a little bit. Pretty much most of the other tracks, you run probably near max swing to keep the grip and keep your tires living. Especially if you're racing an endurance where you're running. That is a whole nother thing that really a lot of people don't see in this racing, because a lot of these are like 30 minutes or like this 50 minutes. But when you get into the endurance part where you're running full tanks of, you know, full loads of fuel and going an hour before you pit, you really got to take into consideration other things.
Position behind the pace car, the right column.
Ultimate speed is not really the goal. It's the speed over the whole stint and drivability, and it really makes a difference. You really, you know, got to think a little bit different about the setup than you do with a normal race like this. See if we can get a decent start.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Hey, did it again. It's a little harder this time than it was. The Porsche just has a better, you know, accelerating than the AMG does.
Nice one, Steve. Good start.
Let him fight back there. Well, Chris Bourne's in the second now.
Flag sector 2. It looks like Kish and Forens have been it in Terlemenbocht. Sector 2 is clear.
Hey, Brian. I got another Mustang in my rearview mirror again.
You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're in the lead. Sector 1 is yellow. We think Kish, spin bit. Green flag in Sector 1.
Of course, I got my new livery from Nikos. I'll show it to you after the race. On the AMG here.
Window opens in 2 minutes. You're leading.
Not a bad time for the race fuel load for me, or the AMG.
The gap to Bourne behind is now 1.7 seconds. Window opens in 1 minute.
A little better.
Okay, Steve, pit window is open.
See Chris Bourne a lot in the Mustang lately. Almost raced the Ferrari here. I got the Ferrari going really good here.
The lap time was at 1:29.24. to Bourne behind is now 2.1 seconds.
Ah, I went too deep. Better.
Fastest last lap time was 1:28.82. The guy behind has just done a 1:28.88.
Hope everybody's doing good today. Teeny bit faster than Chris. He's still running some killer times. Now I just try to stay as consistent as I can.
The gap to Bourne behind is increasing. It's now 2.3. We're quickest at the moment. That last lap was at 1:28.82.
Ah!
Okay, Steve, we've gone out on track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Lance in the rearview mirror. Mistake, but no harm. Appreciate everybody stopping by.
sector 1, yellow flag. We think that Hopkins and crashed in, turn 2, yellow flag, green flag, sector 1. Green flag, you're clear. Sector 2 is green.
Still got about 10 minutes till my pit stop.
Alright Steve, you've used half your fuel. The gap to 4 behind is increasing. It's now 3.0 seconds. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Got a 2-hour endurance race next Saturday. Hope everybody comes. It's not racing. I hope you come by and check it out. It's at Mount Panorama. Don't know what car I'm going to be in yet.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
I think I've narrowed it down to 2 cars.
Gone off in the hairpin.
Just have to see which one I like. Deep.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Got to try to stay consistent.
Okay, Steve, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Maybe go up a little bit on the tires.
The gap to 4 behind is now 2.9. That was 128.92.
Chris staying really consistent. Just like Brian. I mean, tough. I mean, one mistake and they're all over you. It's staying right there. Now, time-wise, pretty happy with that.
We're setting the pace.
Oh, damn. Oh, Chris messed up there. Must have jinxed him. Understeered a little bit, too hot, went in too hot.
The quickest right now, the lap time was 1:28.87. The gap to 4 behind is now 3.7.
Zolder is always one of my favorite small, little tracks. Just, it's such a great track. I love it at night even better. Especially going right through here. After a few laps, put my TC to 2.
129.18. Okay, Steve, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
I put it back up to 3. It's getting a little loose.
From position 4. I think he'll come out just in front.
But you can see time-wise, it doesn't really make much of a difference.
5 minutes of fuel left. Sector 2 is now green. It looks like Torrance has gone off in the first chicane. He's entering the pits. He's in P3. I think he'll come out just in front of you.
So what would everybody Any ideas of what car to use for the next season coming up?
The gap to 4 behind is increasing. It's now 4.1 seconds.
Got enough for one more lap.
You've got 1 gallon left. Okay, Steve, we're matching race pace. Very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Add a couple clicks. Everybody sleeps on what car? What, the AMG? How do you sleep with this car? I love the sound of this thing.
Okay, Steve, we're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. We've got half a gallon left.
He's not far off this time, but only 1 liter.
Half distance. Look out for the pit speed limit. Expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. We should come out into position for a few seconds behind Banks. 4 behind is pitting now.
He wasn't too far behind.
Abandoned.
Is now leading.
Ford? Yeah. Is that what you're gonna raise Brian to Ford?
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line. Flag sector 1, left side, clear left. The leader is pitting.
No, you went good in the Mustang, so that's, you know, you were really good.
line ahead.
I almost
Ahead is pitting.
bringing the Mustang here too. I was messing with it.
Me too.
But I still am not done with the setup, and I just couldn't. I didn't want to come in here with a half-baked setup, so. AMG was bad enough because luckily it wasn't that just a few adjustments, and I got it a lot better. But the Mustang, I'm still trying to fit. Still trying to get to know it. So.
Gap to 4 behind is now 3.5 seconds.
Maybe he'll do a Brian and start catching me, just like Brian did. I had a couple seconds on him, and then off I went. And he caught me. Got distracted. But yeah, that was a good catch up by Brian, because he caught right back up to me. And I had to start pushing again.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Car left. Clear left.
There's Mike. Too deep.
Car right. Clear right.
Thank you, Mike.
The gap to 4 behind is now 2.8. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius. Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to the endurance race next Saturday at Mount Panorama.
Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear of the incident. pace. On your right side's clear. The gap to board behind is now 3.6 seconds. Alright Steve, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Good lap for me for race pace. A little faster than I did in the Porsche by a little bit. Of course, we'll go over the setup at the end, and I'll leave the link to the setup in the description, like always, so you can try it out for yourself. Hopefully it'll work okay for you. Lee Ellis and the Mustang in front of me.
We're quickest at the moment.
Thank you.
To board behind is now 3.3 seconds. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
I guess not a lot of people like the AMG. There wasn't, nobody used it in the sprint series or the champions or the longer championship last year, and now, you know, like in this race, I haven't seen it either. So I guess a lot of people just don't like using it, I guess. I mean, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so I mean that's okay. You just don't fit their driving, I guess. But I mean, it seems like it's a decent car, especially for how old it is. Kind of long in the tooth. It does okay. that Zimmer? Yep. That's Zimmer.
That lap was at 129.140. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Wide.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Zimmer and Ollie are going at it. Thank you.
All right. To the right. The gap to board behind is now 3.3 seconds. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag. Green flag, sector 2.
Thank you, Peter. That's pretty, it's pretty decent around here for me. It's a decent time.
Just done at 129.50. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace.
Just try not to make any big mistakes. Just, keep it smooth.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 0.34 off the pace. Big window closes in 2 minutes. It looks like Banks has binned it in turn 3. The gap to board behind is now 3.8. Sector 1 is green. Pit window closes in 1 minute.
still, you know, staying halfway consistent. I mean, the car is. I mean, it's staying right there.
Come on, Steve. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this. Pit window is now closed.
Deep. So four behind us now, 4.8 seconds. Okay, Steve, lap times are pretty consistent. Of fuel remaining for 5 minutes. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector Right near my Delta.
One more lap, keep it together, we'll win this.
feels just right. All right. I'll take it. Whew. Good race by everybody. You can't, kind of hard to see it. I'll show you the livery here in a second. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Peter. So, and Chris in there. I said, real happy with performance of the AMG that came around, because I was definitely worried when I started the race, you know, before I started the weekend, because it was kind of off pace, and I just couldn't get it to. Couldn't get the last 2 or 3 tenths or so. I run low 29s or 29 teens or 20s and all that, but I couldn't get into 28s. So happy that it finally did. So let's go over the setup. I got 24.6 left front, 24.2 left rear, 25.5 right front, 25 right rear. Of course, temperature is 25. So you can add a couple, 2, 3 onto that. Tow is -2 with the camber at -3.8 on the left, -3.6 on the right with the caster at 13. Tow on the rear is a positive 0.05 with the camber at -3.5 on the left rear and -3.3 on the right rear. Electronics are 3 and 2. I did go down to 2, but I don't think it makes a difference, really, hardly any.
Well done, Steve. Great win. You deserved that today.
Thank you, Jim. Because basically, I ran my fastest lap with the TC at 3. So, again, I don't think it really matters. But just to let you know, that's what I did. Of course, number 1 brake pad. 5 on the anti-roll bar, 95 on the brake power, 53 on the brake bias. You can go all the way down to 50. So it's really nice because I just go down a little bit at a time. You know, every few laps I go down a little bit to get a little bit more rotation out of it, and it just seems to help it. Steering all the way down. Springs are 143,000 on the front with a 600 bump stop rate and a 15 bump stop range. And on the rear, the springs are 119,000 with a 500 bump stop rate and a 40 bump stop range. Anti-roll bar is 9 and a preload is 60. Shocks are 0015 on the front and 0015 on the rear. All 4. So all 4 are the same. Aero got 50 on the front, 74 in the rear with a 10 wing, a 4 splitter, and a 400 brake ducts. And the front aero variation is a -2.7. So again, I will make that a setup. And I will put the link to this setup in the description. Also, link to my Discord will be also. Thank you, John and everybody. That's what you got to do to beat these guys, whether it's John or Chris or Brian or, I mean, just on and on. These guys, you got to. And actually, like Brian, he had the faster lap the last time when I was in the Porsche and he was in the Ford. He had the fastest lap of the race. But, you know, you really got to be consistent as you can with these guys, because they are consistent, and they're going to run the same times almost all the time, especially if they're battling it out with you. It really amps up. Really happy with that. I'm going to go and I wanted to show you the livery And that's my new livery that I just used by Nikos. Again, thank you to Nikos. But again, updated it with the stuff we want to put on it and the same color scheme. Again, I like it. I think it looks really nice. Not super fancy, but you know, on the basic side, but I still think it looks really good. I like that. Again, thanks to him. He's really good at doing all that livery stuff that I don't have time for. I love messing with little things, but I don't like I couldn't do all that. Yep, thank you, Brian. And again, I will put the link to all this and my Discord link in the description. And again, remember the race next Saturday, a week from today, the 2-hour endurance at Mount Panorama. So there's going to be a lot of teams. I'm just by myself. 2 hours is not that big a deal. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll be tired, but I mean, that's fun, Mount Panorama. And again, hopefully some more guys will enter it. It'll be a fun race, and 2 hours there. The only thing better than that would be Mount Panorama at night. That's the only thing that would be better. But that goes along with the Nordschleifer at night and stuff. That's epic. I love it. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate it. Hope you give me a like and subscribe on the way out. And again, and share it if you can. Anybody that likes this kind of content, sim racing. And of course, my Discord and all my setups are free. And again, I appreciate it. And special thanks to Joseph and to Mark for their support. Really appreciate it. Extra thanks to you guys. And again, I hope you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.